How are you? How are you feeling? Let's take a breath together. Inhale through the nose. Widen your ribs, fill up your whole body with breath. Hold the top of the inhale. Exhale through the nose. Squeeze it out, squeeze your stomach. Widen your ribs and breathe. Please remember, breath is the most important tool and nourishment that you have in the human body. It's been a while since I've done a vlog. How are you? How are you feeling? I've been focusing on teaching yoga classes online and in person. And that's been where I've been at and my sessions. So announcement, I just posted on my website, the webinar for March, and it is on spring equinox in the Northern Hemisphere, autumn equinox in the Southern Hemisphere, March 20th, which is a Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific daylight time. We're in daylight time starting tonight, apparently. I never keep track of these things. And then I'm like, oh, we lose an hour tonight. Okay. So we're going to go back into more daylight in the Northern Hemisphere. And it is on Sunday, March 20th. And it is quantum healing. And let's see, quantum healing and Mars in your life, something like that. I've forgotten the title all of a sudden, but anyway, you get the point. You can go to my website. It's in the description box down below. The exact link to the webinar is there. And we're going to be focusing on Mars. Mars is considered a conflictual planet in the natal chart. And this is tropical astrology in the natal chart. And that's what's going on with humanity today, is all this internal conflict. And then the ego projects it out because the ego can't handle the internal conflict because most people are not meditating. They're not slowing down. They don't have clean diets, whatever. We get caught up in all of the conflict. And we know the conflict that's going on is not all what it seems to be. So if you're seeing things on media, don't believe it. Just don't believe it. It's not true. But there is all this internal conflict going on within humanity. And that is played out by Mars in your planet. Mars is the planet of action. Mars is the planet of making money. Mars is the planet of sometimes war. Mars is also the emphasis on sexuality and really being physical, getting in the body, passion. It's all about taking action. And in the Northern Hemisphere, March 20th is spring equinox, which is 0 degrees Sun in Aries. Mars rules Aries. So we're also going to be talking about Mars's traditional ruler of Scorpio as well, before Pluto was discovered, which is the true ruler of Scorpio. So Mars still embodies the Aries and the Scorpio signs. So we're going to be looking at where Mars is in your chart and how it aspects in your life, how it affects you in your life, and how we can find peace and balance with that aspect of us that feels challenged and wants to project that out so that we can shift the way that we see the world. And then we're going under deep quantum hypnosis as a group to go to right before you came into this incarnation. It's called Life Between Lives. We're going to go into the space, which is in the astral realm. It's called the waiting space. And we're going to find out why you chose the Mars that you chose and how you can find peace in your life within yourself. Even if you feel peaceful, there's always more peace to find. So it's a 2-hour webinar. It's now 2 hours and it's really fun. It's recorded. So if you can't be there live, which I highly recommend that you're there live, but if you can't be there live, you can purchase the recording. It's all in the description box down below. I'm excited. I'll be excited to see you there. So that's actually a week from tomorrow, because I'm posting this here Saturday the 12th. Tomorrow's the 13th. So it's the following Sunday. Very exciting. Come and be a part of this webinar. They're amazing. Now, let's get to the channeled message. There is a collective called the Blue Collective. I'm calling them the Blue Collective. They don't have a name, but they resonate at the blue frequency and the indigo frequency, hence that wall hanging behind me, which is actually a yoga mat. It's the angelic portal. And Blue Collective came through. They've always been in my field. and I just wasn't resonating high enough to feel them and communicate with them. But now I'm resonating high enough to hear them and feel them. And so they came through. Here is their message to humanity. They had a personal message for me, and I have not shared that personal message publicly, but I'm posting what they said to me for humanity, because I asked, this is a question and answer, and I said, thank you so much, Blue Beings, Blue Collective. Because I said, do you have a name that I can call you? And they said, we don't go by a name. We just are. We're an aspect of source. They're non-physical. I said, this all helps so much for me. Is there a message for humanity I can share publicly? Do not put your focus on the narrative mainstream gossip, they say. It is a play in every sense of this word. Humanity is being played with as they have for centuries. We ask that you put your focus on self-love now. Focus on self-healing, your community projects, trading and bartering fully again, and living with your Mother Earth. All will shift for you graciously. Then there is a greater shift to source coming that you are preparing for. The greater shifts have not arrived yet. As you wait for change, you are preparing for the next wave of new energy arriving. Wonderful that you are recognizing, many of you, when your ego is suffering your experience and identifying the difference between your ego, your soul, and your higher self. In higher vibrations, there is little difference, and we understand the relevance of the three different perceptions in the lower vibrations. Soon the old programs are complete and dissolved, and the great change you desire manifests. Source knows what you desire. All of you knows what is required for the higher vision. All is flowing beautifully. All is well. We love you. Blue Collective and Source Energy. Tahena Kowachi Chinawa Ah. Hold the vision, trust source. Here's the light language. Powerful. The Blue Collective, again, they don't have a name. It's what I'm calling them because they've resonated a blue frequency. They sound like a bunch of this whole wave, like a wave of feminine voices. I didn't ask them if they were both polarities or what, but that's what I heard above me in the middle of the night, almost a week ago. All right, let's see what light language comes through now. Arataeya na usyatahaya onoeya huihaya nahi nahi uya nadahatahe oto Sha'arataha sihiana na aratahe eatu shukutiata atakea. Roto rata karata haratuia. Aratuia narata ratia tukuro to rataia. Bring in the golden diamond, Christed crystalline light into your cells and into your field, into your body. Activate all your cells with light. Hold the light in your body. Hold pure optimism. Hold pure faith. Hold pure knowing. You are Christed. You are pure love. And when we say Christed, we mean this in the sense of source and all that there is in universal knowledge. There is no dogma involved in this. This is purity and oneness and pure self-love. Breathe. Wow. It feels beautiful. Beautiful. And hopefully that transferred through the camera for all of you. It was really beautiful. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you so much. If you're interested in quantum healing hypnosis technique, QHHT, which is past life regression, the Dolores Cannon method, and BQH, beyond quantum healing, which is everything, pure quantum, and a healing session, which is everything that I do except quantum hypnosis, go to my website, soniawilderwellness.com, and book a session. I've changed a little bit of the sessions. I'm offering classic QHHT, yes, online, and yes, also in person if you're healthy with an open face. Dolores Cannon has given me permission to offer QHHT online. And I've simplified my sessions a bit. So go and check out what I've done and what I'm offering. And if you're called to work with me, I'm so honored to help you heal yourself. May you have a beautiful moment wherever you're at in the world.